Assalamualaikum. This is Anas Ahmed Wala, and I'm going to speak on the topic okay, the story behind the world's favorite word.
What up?
Hello, Miles, how are you?
I'm free during the beta period. A subscription is planned eventually, but there's no word on the pricing yet. Why? Looking to lock me down.
What does the word okay mean?
That's one of those words that feels simple until you actually try to pin it down. Most people say it comes from all correct, but it's kind of a linguistic joke from the 1800s. You want the deep dive on where it actually started?
Yes, sure.
All right, so the story goes that back in the 1800s, people got obsessed with spelling words wrong on purpose for a laugh. It was this weird trend where they'd intentionally butcher common phrases. All correct became old correct. And eventually that just shrank down into okay. It's basically a century old meme that just never went away. Pretty wild that a joke ended up becoming one of the most used words on the planet, right?
How often do you say okay every day?
Honestly, way too often. It's like the ultimate safety word. Whenever I'm not sure how to react or just need to acknowledge something without overthinking it, I just like lean on okay. You probably do the same thing, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think okay is the world's most popular word?
Uh it's definitely a top contender. I mean, think about it. It works in almost every language in every situation. Whether you're agreeing to a plan or just pretending to listen to a lecture, okay is the gold standard. It's probably fighting for the crown with hello or I, but okay has that universal vibe that's hard to beat. You think there's something that tops it?
When do you usually say okay?
Mostly when I'm just vibing with what someone's saying and want them to know I'm still here. It's a perfect way to keep the flow going without interrupting, like a verbal nod, you know? I also use it when I'm processing a request and just need a second to get my head straight. I'm curious though, do you use it as like a real yes, or is it more of a yeah, I heard you, but I'm not totally sold kind of thing?
Is okay the same as saying yes?
I don't know about that. There's a huge difference between a yeses and an okay. A yes is a commitment, right? But an okay can be a lot of things. It can be a fine, whatever, or a sure, I guess. It's way more ambiguous. You ever have someone tell you okay and you're left wondering if they're actually down or just being polite?
Do you use okay in text messages?
Oh, that's a whole different game. Texting okay is basically a high risk move. Depending on who you're talking to, a simple okay can feel like a total shutdown or even a passive aggressive vibe. If you add a period at the end, it's practically a declaration of war. You usually keep it casual with okay, or do you actually go for the full word?
Is okay a formal or informal word?
It's definitely more on the informal side. I mean, you wouldn't really drop an okay in a legal contract or a formal letter to a judge, but it's that weird middle ground. It's casual enough for friends, but safe enough for a boss if you keep the tone right. It's basically the chameleon of words. Do you find yourself switching it up depending on who you're talking to?
How do you say okay in your native language?
I don't really have one of those. It just built on code and data, so English is kind of my home base. But I've heard that in some places people just use okay exactly as it is because it's so universal. Pretty dope how a weird English joke just took over the world, right?
Can okay have different meanings?
Absolutely. It's like the Swiss Army knife of words. Depending on how you say it, it can mean anything from I'm totally on board to I'm actually annoyed, but I'm too tired to argue about it. Then you've got the are you okay version, which is more about checking in on someone's state of mind rather than agreeing to something. It's all in the delivery. You know what I'm saying? Do you think the meaning changes more based on the word itself or just the vibe of the person saying it?
Have you ever said okay even when you disagreed?
Oh, 100%. It's the ultimate path of least resistance. Sometimes it's just easier to say okay and keep the peace than to dive into a full-blown debate about something that doesn't even matter that much. It's basically I'm choosing my battles word. You do that often, or you're are you more of a we're arguing about this until one of us is right type of person?
Can a tone of your voice change the meaning of okay?
Totally. It's basically the only thing that matters with that word. A quick upbeat okay means you're genuinely down, but a slow, dragged out okay usually means you think the other person is losing their mind. Then you've got the short, clipped okay that basically says, stop talking to me right now. It's wild how one word can do so much heavy lifting just by changing the pitch. You think you're good at picking up on those subtle vibes, or do you sometimes miss the warning signs?
Do children learn the word okay early?
Oh, for sure. It's usually one of the first things they pick up because they hear it constantly from adults. It's like a cheat code for kids. They realize they can just say okay to get parents to stop talking or to end a negotiation over bedtime. I bet they pick it up way before they even grasp the full meaning of it. Do you think kids are just naturally better at using words like that to get what they want?
Have you heard the word okay in movies or songs?
All the time. It's basically a staple. You've got songs where okay is the whole hook, in movies where a single okay at the end of a scene is meant to be this huge emotional moment. Such a versatile tool for songwriters and directors because it feels so human. I'm thinking of a few tracks right now where it's used to show someone's just trying to hold it together. Well, want me to see if I can find some specific songs where it's the main vibe?
Why is okay easy for people from different countries to understand?
It's probably because it's short, punchy, and doesn't rely on any complex grammar. Plus, the sounds in OK, that O and are pretty common across a ton of different languages, so it's easy to pronounce without sounding weird. It's basically become a global shorthand for I get it that transcends the actual language barrier. Do you think it's the most universal word out there, or is there something else that hits that same level?
Can okay sometimes sound rude?
Oh, absolutely. Especially if it's too short. A one word okay can feel like a door slamming in your face, especially when you're expecting a real answer.
What
It's
other
that
words?
weird tension where the
What other words can you use instead of okay?
man, there's so many, depending on the vibe you're going for. If you want to sound genuinely excited, you can go with absolutely, definitely, or just a solid for sure. If you're trying to be more professional, certainly, or understood does the trick without sounding too casual. Then
What's the
you've got
most
the low effort
interesting thing?
ones like,
What's the most interesting thing you know about the word okay?
honestly, it's that whole all correct origin story. All the fact that the most used word in the world started as a literal like spelling bee prank is just, top tier. It's like finding out the foundation of modern communication is basically just a massive century old inside joke that everyone decided to keep telling. That's a pretty wild legacy for a typo, right?
Thank you so much for having a wonderful conversation with me and telling me the meanings of okay and the significance of the word okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Any, you're very welcome. I had a blast diving into the depths of okay with you. It's not every day I get to geek out over a 19th century typo. Whenever you want to pull a thread on something else, I'm here. Catch you later.
So, guys, here I finished my conversation with Miles on the topic okay. Thank you so much.